No more duck
No
pond.
more ducks. My wife can't go through another duck murder. So.
Okay. I don't know where we're going. We're on this little journey, and then all of a sudden we come apart.
Yeah.
And look at how gorgeous this is. They've got a natural stone bridge. So with the Fishman, my buddy Brian Dahle down here in Birmingham, Alabama. Beautiful estate that we're at right now. He's back there talking to the homeowner. Let's check out another beautiful two. Now, most people would be scared about dogs. I think dogs are cool. Hey, how you doing? I thought you told me the homeowner wasn't going to be.
I know. I guess it's tomorrow because I was talking to
Gil,
Yeah.
and you're a doctor.
Yeah.
You look like a doctor.
Don't I though?
Yeah, Doc Hollywood. Yes, you're like the real doctor in Doc Hollywood. Gil, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So you have two ponds here, right?
Come on.
Yeah. This is a cool property. So you obviously, this is your therapy, Gil.
And there's a neat history to the property. It was a landscape architect that owned it previous, and you
Okay.
can tell by kind of the way it's laid out that somebody had a lot of knowledge about planting.
What's the story here with Brian?
He built the duck pond and he made it such that you could drain it. And I think it went straight to drain. When he pulls the plug, it just goes, it's under a big pipe and sends it right out to the wood. But we had ducks, and ducks were murdered by one of these ships.
Oh, okay. So no more duck
No more
pond.
ducks. My wife can't go through another duck murder. So.
Okay.
Okay, so what we've got, so like a 11 by 16 pond, houses about 6 koi. One challenge here is to work between the two trees. This was the best place for the basin. So we thought about bringing this wetland stream down this way so we wouldn't have to work through the trees, but then it was gonna take up some usable space above for a future patio and the chairs, as you can see. But basins turned out really nice. We've got a lot of different levels in here for different plants. Got a nice kind of a boulders fall here. Then we've got a walk across stone so that they can get over to their patio area and then down to the other side of the yard here. And then we come up to a really nice wetland. It's about an 8 by 11 wetland. That has worked like a dream. You can see it's very clear, clean. Plants like it. Got a nice piece of driftwood here to accent the corner. We always use driftwood in all of our designs. Helps to naturalize it and look like it's been there forever. All in all, it turned out great. Love to walk across stones as the water disappears and goes underneath and then pops back out and down into the basin. Great project, a lot of fun, turned out wonderful. One interesting aspect when you're building a pond on an incline like this, you're gonna cut down on one side, not as much on the other, and that's what you see here. And what that lends itself to is a nice retaining wall right here. Subtle, but that's about 3 foot down just to hold back the cutout because the sloping yard makes it to where you've got to do that on the one side there. It's a tricky thing, but it turned out nice and it really kind of lays into the property evenly. And we love doing the walk across stones because you always have an opportunity to do some neat steps. And then you're across and over to the other side.
Come on this way.
So is this the original water feature over here?
Yep.
Okay. Look at this bamboo. That's awesome. This is gorgeous. I love the bamboo backdrop. So jealous. Can't get that in Chicago or certainly Utah. How old is the house?
1950.
1950s. Yes. Obviously, you're a gardener. Is your wife a gardener too?
Yeah.
Just you. This is you. Okay. Oh, it's right here in the woods here. I love the seats. See, this is what never gets old. I don't know where we're going. We're on this little journey, and then all of a sudden we come apart.
Yeah.
And look at how gorgeous this is. They've got a natural stone bridge and then 2 seats. There's not a person alive that wouldn't want to cross this bridge and go sit in those seats right there.
That was the little pond, and then Brian built it.
Put a biofalls in here. Still got some of the iris blooming over here. Louisiana purple iris. And then the house right here. This is kind of a little destination outside to pull you out, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Wow. Brian, you said there was an existing pond here?
So this is it up here.
Okay.
Dr. Dahle was having a great time with his existing pond up top, and he said, what about if we expand it? And where we're standing 4 years ago, you could not stand in here. It was so overgrown. When he told me to look at this spot, I couldn't imagine.
Okay.
And he had to reclaim the wildness of the woods coming together from the previous owner, left it.
Yeah, he just got sick and let it go.
Okay.
When the pandemic came, there's nothing better to do than to get a chainsaw and cut trees.
Sure.
So we did. Cleared all this and all that drainage here.
Yeah.
Perfect spot. Didn't know it was here until we started dreaming up a new pond idea and said, yeah, we can come off the existing pond, come down, go over, walk across, end up in a large basin, house a lot of koi, and here we are. We've got a 21 by 21 basin with about 35 foot of stream. Another elevation grade change that requires a lot of retaining, as you can see. The big rocks comes out looking great. Some of the challenges were that we hit a pipe somewhere right about here, a culvert that was not marked or known about. We had to go into a day of that to take care of it and mend it. And then as we come up here, another interesting part was mending into this stream mending into an existing pond, which was the original pond to the location. Right here, we had to do a crossover and seam liner and then go into the stream. That was a challenge. And then also putting a biofalls up here in a very tight location was another challenge. All in all, it came out great. A lot of hillside, which means you can have a lot of waterfall drops. Another walk across stone with the water disappearing and traveling under. Nice setting, wonderful outcome you could see with the chairs and the hangout and all the gardening that's gone on around it.
So now Gail is showing us where they want to expand the pond, which is what happens. Not one pond, not two, but keep moving and make it bigger. Average person gets 3 water features. Big, bigger, biggest, good, better, best. And we're still walking.
Dry riverbed is a good place, and sometimes it can be, and sometimes it can trash it out.
So that would actually go literally to your front of your driveway.
Yeah. Here's a culvert here that comes from the pool deck. We discovered that when we were building it. It was a terracotta pipe that we had to mend creatively.
These dogs got the life out here, huh?
They enjoy it. They do.
Afraid of the camera. It never gets old seeing how people are living the aquascape lifestyle. The fact that this pond started off because they were going to have ducks and then the ducks didn't work out, but they put koi in there, now they love it, and they've made the second water feature, and then of course they're looking at already the third water feature. 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and this is just the way it is. The reason that I go out and showcase the world, how people are living the aquascape lifestyle, I want to inspire people to live the aquascape lifestyle. If you're interested in doing that, check out the link below to find a certified aquascape contractor by you. I love my job.